Happy Monday. It has been a while since I have filmed. There's just so much going on at the minute. You probably would have seen in like the last few vlogs that I've been telling, I've been talking about how busy I've been with the shop due to the Facebook ads. Well, that's continuing basically. And it doesn't seem to even be continuing, it seems to be snowballing. So my email list is growing and growing and growing. So it's just amazing. It's done amazing things for my business. So this week is going to be a very busy week, and I was actually even thinking whether or not I should pick up the camera, but I just think I need to, because I really want to carry on with the whole like tutorials and the vlogs, because I really enjoy it. I enjoy looking back on it, and it's just good to get all my feelings and thoughts out somewhere. So this is a good way to do that. So this week I have got lots of huge dream catchers to make. Like, I don't know what happened. Oh god, I've got food in my hair. I've got lots of large orders that have come through. These are just some of the orders that are going out today. Like, half of them have been taken by FedEx already to the US and whatnot. So yeah, I've got lots of large, god, I can't even speak, large dream catchers and like driftwood wall hangings to make. So tomorrow I'm going to be dipped down a couple of these. I've got a 31-inch hooped, like 7-foot long dream catcher to make again, like the same one that I made, I think, in the other one, but with feathers. And then I've got a couple of like teal ones to make. I've got so much, and then as well as that I've got all the DIY kits that need doing. But I'm waiting on more prisms because I just keep selling out of things so fast. Life is just going really fast at the minute. Anyway, so I'm bringing you in here because there's another bit of an update. It's a bit of a mess in here that I've got for you guys. I've decided that I'm gonna put an extension on my house, but not now. I'm gonna save up for it because I hate getting loans and things like that. I'm gonna save up, and I'm gonna put a huge, basically, extension on the side of my house, because I don't want to move out again. But if I carry on the way that I am doing, I am definitely going to need more space. Not only that, but I have to walk through my house to get to this store, like kind of stock room, and it's just not working for me because I have like family stay over quite a lot, like my mum, Johnny's mum, and then when Johnny comes home from work, because he works half from home and half from his office, whatever it is. So it's just hard work basically. So I'm wanting to make that room more of a workspace. So I've been doing a lot of work in here, by the way. I'll turn it round. So this is now becoming my I can't even say excess stock area. So I've put in all like my charms in here. These are going to be on the website, but I just don't have time to put them on yet. All my extra chains, my extra hoops. So this is going to be all that, and down here is like my beads, feathers, and then just extra bits of stock there, and then just like painting stuff there. And then here is where I've put in all my kits when they're made. So I'm changing the way that I work. I used to just get an order and then I'd make it from scratch. Where now I'm only going to sell what I have pre-made up in terms of suncatcher kits. So with suncatcher kits now, I'm going to make the suncatcher kits, have them in here, so I'll have like 20 moon and star here. And that's what will be available on my website. And then when that starts selling down, I'm going to make more. So it'll be faster, so I'll be able to like ship faster. Like 1 to 2 days, which would just be amazing. So this is going to be full of them kits. I'm still doing string, but I'm only doing these colours on the website now. I've got a few that are in the sale, but after that they will not be in again. And then all this is just for me for when I'm making my own things. So like if I'm pre-making like a dream catcher or a moon catcher or a wall hanging, that's my stock for that. Then obviously my natural will always be in. And then hoops go here. And then let's not talk about that. It's windy. I used to cut the hoops, but all this space here is where I want to put my new studio. So I'm thinking of coming out about 2 metres. And then if I go to the front of the house, like this is my studio here. So basically, this will be so much bigger. So it's going to come out all the way around there, all the way down there, and then there'll be a wall, and then you'll step down into kind of like the storage room where all my storage is. But then I'll have loads of storage in here as well, obviously. So that's the plan. So I'm going to save up the money and I'm going to get it done. And I know you're probably thinking, how are you going to save that money up? But I'm going to do it. Like I could do everything that I say I'm going to do. Not. So yeah, that is where I'm at. So in this vlog I'm probably going to show you me making them large dream catchers and stuff. And just packing a load of orders basically and pre-making sun catcher kits. And whatever happens along the way. So yeah. Hello and happy Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. I wanted to film right now because I've just got off the phone with my accountant. And we're in discussion over whether or not I'm going to go VAT registered. Because basically, as you know, the Facebook ads have been doing well. This my DIY kits, my Suncatcher DIY kits are selling amazingly. And that is pushing me over the threshold for VAT, which I have gone over before, so I had to register, and then the economy went really bad, and I had to deregister, which I do not want to have to do again. I don't even think they would let me deregister again once I registered. So I've been basically contemplating over the past few weeks now, like what I am going to do. So I spoke to my accountant, and we just thrashed it through like what we should do. We talked about how like summer is the worst time of year for my kind of business. You don't get many sales, especially when the 6-week holidays hit and everybody's going away abroad on holiday. So we spoke about maybe we should just try to get to the end of summer and see if these Facebook ads and that side of the business, the DIY kits, carry on doing as well as they have been. So because of that, I need to stay under the threshold until, if I'm going to do this, until I feel like I want to become VAT registered. So I need to stay under, basically the next 2 days I can't make a certain amount of money. She's told me I can't make over this specific amount of money. And the only way I can do that is if I turn all my listings off. So I've just done Etsy. I've turned all my listings off on Etsy, which is really, really scary. That was the postman. I'm getting loads of deliveries today. So yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, I'm not like, I don't have thousands and thousands of pounds. So it is worrying, but I've just made the decision today because VAT it's a killer. anyone out there who has a small business and they've become VAT registered will know that it can kill your business. Like, so everything is turned off. All my Etsy's turned off. I'm currently turning off all my Shopify. I'm only gonna have a set amount of products to buy on Shopify and Etsy, so that I don't go over this threshold, because I'm staying under it for summer. And then end of September, when my boy goes back to school, because he's going to be off school as well for the summer, so I'm going to kind of enjoy him over the summer as well, rather than just completely work crazy, which is what I always do. I'm going to really concentrate on my YouTube channel. Like, I'm going to put more into this channel than you've ever seen before, because I love YouTube, and my channel is growing like a really steady rate at the minute. So YouTube is going to be a massive focus of mine, and the DIY kits, and I'm going to be making some really beautiful new pieces, and they will be up for sale, but nothing like pre-made, which, oh, it's killing me. Oh, it's such a hard decision to make, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm refocusing. There'll still be some supplies available as well. I'm going to turn them back on in a minute. There will be like beads and chains and all them kind of things will be available to buy as well, but just not anything that I have to make. Yeah, so I just thought I'd tell you guys before anybody else finds out that is what I'm going to do. Making this, the hoop is 23-inch dreamcatcher. This is part of a very large sale that somebody bought 3 large ones. They bought, let me just show you, this one too. Oh, so big, touches the ceiling. Yeah, it's like as big as my house, like as tall as my house. And then they bought another one, which is one of the dip dyes that's upstairs. Oh, one of the dip dyes that's upstairs, that is in my bathroom. Because when I do dip dyes, I don't have like a studio space really for that, so I have to do it in my bathroom. Hence why I don't have a lot of them that I do, but one of my best sellers on Etsy is a dip dye, and it does really well on there. So, right, I don't know what I'm up to. I've just done a few flower kits. It's really hard at the minute. I'm not able to make up a lot of kits because my prisms are literally, I think they're in like America at the minute, which is not where I bought them from, so it's like really strange. Yeah, so they're taking a while to get here, so I can only pre-make certain kits, so I can only do 5 then of the flower, when normally I do like 10 or 20 at a time, because I'm waiting for that. And I'm not sure if I showed you what I've done with my Shopify store. So I've basically got like a new, it's called Sun Tracker. I'll just show you. I've basically got a new app on my Shopify called Sun Tracker. There's loads of videos on YouTube to show you how to do it, and it tracks all my stock basically on Shopify and on Etsy. So if I sell like one thing, it'll take it off the whole of that, which is really good for me, because I'll sell a kit, I'll make the kit up. So this is like the new way I've started doing it. Before I would sell the kit and make it up when the person had bought it. Now I'm making the kit, and then I put that as available to buy, and then when you buy it, I then add the chips or the personalisation that you've added on that. So if you've bought like say pink chips, I'll add that afterwards and then we'll send it to you. So this is my made to order sun catchers, and there's all there is the surprise free sun catcher in there. I've been pre-making wall hangings for a very long time now, and I love it. Like I love making the wall hangings, but what I would really love is to make new things all the time and then have the DIY stuff as well. So basically what I want my business to be is at the front DIY kits and my YouTube videos and YouTube channel. That's like what I want to carry on. And then I want to be able to do like little collections whenever I've got time of like wall hangings and things that have already been made that you will purchase and then I'll just send off to you. So I don't really want to have like a dream catcher or like a wall hanging or like a sun catcher that I have to make like a million times. That's the way I make my money normally for my business, but I don't want to do that anymore. I really want to, because this has worked so much with the DIY kits, the sun catcher DIY kits, this is where I want to go with my business. This is what I want to do. And because I'm at that threshold of just underneath the VAT, I'm just going to take some time out till after summer and then go for it again then. This is so much blabbing on, but my business, very big portion of it has basically closed, and I'm not sure what bits I'm going to be opening again, and I don't know. Definitely the end of summer I'll be opening quite a lot more, and maybe the macrame kits, depending on how quiet I am, I might bring them back. But if you are not on my email list, go onto my website and sign up to my email list, because anything that I do on the website I'll be putting on there. And obviously subscribe to this channel because I'll put anything on here as well. The first people who are going to hear about this now is going to be YouTube, unless you click on my website. It's going to be YouTube, and then I'm going to put it on email as well. They're the first people that are going to know about what's happening now. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel and please subscribe to my email list. If you just go on my website, there'll be a pop-up that comes up straight away and you'll be able to sign up to that. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to leave this vlog here or not. I'm going to go for a quick walk, so you might see a bit of that now. And if it doesn't end here, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.